Quick chart lesson, y'all. I hope y'all can learn on the fly, because some people like to see the data and read it. Some people like for some people to explain it and break it down. So we on the charts, right? And this is the hour chart. This is the daily chart. So if you look on these candlesticks, when I move, it says 29th, the 30th, 28th, 27th. So that means every candle on this chart represents one day, right? And if I move down to the hour chart, you look on the 6 to 7, let me see, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. Every candle on this chart represents 1 hour of movement. So if I was watching this chart for 1 hour, it would form a candle. Y'all get that? I hope y'all getting that. The green candles on the chart means that it closed higher than it opened, right? So it's moving up. Therefore, it's a green candle. The red candles mean that it closed lower than it opened, which forms a red candle. Y'all get me? Which means that it closed lower than it opened, right? So red candle's moving down. It starts at the top, and then it moves down and it closes at the bottom. The green candle, on the other hand, opens at the bottom. You'll see it open, and then it'll close at the top and form a green candle, right? Meaning that price movement went up. And red candle means that price movement went down, right? And then those wicks coming out, those are called like shadows, wicks. It's just telling you how high or low it went on the candle. Like let's get this red candle right here with this big wick coming out. Like you can see, it went as high as 209, but it went as low as 202. And if you look, it got a little wick coming out at the bottom. So it closed at 203, but it opened at 207. That's where you see that actual candle body, and then you'll see the wick coming out, and that's where you get the high of 209. Right? But it opened at 207. So what this candle tells me is that it opened at 207, and then buyers pushed it to 209, right? And then on the other end, it closed at 203, but sellers pushed it low as 202. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I hope y'all understand what I'm saying real quick, because I'm on the fly, right? So look at that video right here. Let's look at the resistance points. Now, your resistance point, you're going to see 2, 3 taps. See those taps? Coming up is 201. 201 on the low. Looking at the low, right? Looking at the low, y'all. 201, 201. You come over here, 201. 201. You see that? It's tapping right there. So that's telling us it's support right there at 201, right? So that's why I'm telling y'all to put them calls on real quick. But if it does break down, I want to give y'all the levels, right? But over here, we look at when it's high as 212. See that? So if we push past, look at this level right here, 204, 205, and then you go look at the highs of these, 204, 203. If we can push past 204, we can go to 212. Y'all rolling with me? I hope y'all rolling with me. But if we break down right here from 204, see that on the high? The high we break down from 204. See, we're trying to push 204 right now, but if we push above it, it's close above it with a candle, then we can push to 212. That's how it go. But if we start closing below 204, then we're looking at 201. And if we close below 201, we're looking at this level right here. See this level right here? Where it started to take off. Now this level right here is support too. See where it bounced a couple times and it started bouncing, and then it popped up. Right here, this is 190, 193, 191. Y'all see, and I'm gonna come over here on this chart. It's gonna look easier. See, I'm gonna show you the same thing on this one. Look, 201 on the low, 204 on the high. These are just single candles. This is the day chart though. This is it went from the high 212, the low 204. So it showed the support was at 204, and then resistance is at 212. So we know if we get back above 204, we can go to 212. Then you look at this candle, 191. What I was showing y'all, that's support too. So if we break below 200, 191 is going to be support on that low. You see what I'm saying? And then if we break below that low, it's gonna be 181. See that high, 183, 183, 181. That's the range. It's gonna be where we can fall to or drop to if we drop to 191 from 201. Y'all see what I'm saying? So y'all can start to understand, like, okay, if we continue to drop, we can drop here. And then I want to get my calls right here. I want to add to them right here so they can blast back off of me and I can be up. I'm trying to show y'all how to average down if it pull back, right? So just follow me. But NVIDIA is rolling. You know, it's going to go to 230, 250. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all now. That's why I put y'all in it. It showed y'all this play. But if we come down here to this 180-ish, I'm going to go get 2 more contracts, y'all. Because that's it. That's the range where it wants to give us this big candle. You see that? That big movement. So if we retrace that and come right back here, or we come back to 191, we can add one. We can add another contract if we come back, because we know it's heavy support right there. But if it come back to 183, we need to add as many as we can and then let it blast off. I just want to come show y'all a short video so y'all can start to learn options. And, you know, stay on me. So like, subscribe, share. Love y'all. Peace.